and then back to the vlog. So basically what happened, I booked my train tickets for the wrong day. But I was doing fine because they really don't check your train tickets that much, which I don't know why, but that's how Europe is. So I get to this one point where I'm basically one stop away from where I'm supposed to get off the train and go to my bus to take me to Budapest, when this guy comes through and starts checking the tickets. And he's like, oh, 9, like you have the wrong day. And he was like pointing at his watch and yelling at me. And I was like, well, I'm sorry, like I meant to book it for this day. And he's like, oh, well, that's gonna be €105 fine. And I was just like, like, can we not do this? But then he kind of like moved on to someone else because someone else had a messed up ticket and was like checking other people's tickets. So like he like kind of forgot about me, but like kind of didn't. So like out of like just like pure panic, I like hopped off the train instead of just going that one stop further that I need to go. And so I hopped off the train following a bunch of other Franciscan students because they were also going to Budapest. And I was like, look, I need y'all's travel plans because I just got off the train and I was supposed to keep going that way. And like luckily they helped me out because I had to rebuy a bus ticket to go there and had to like figure all that out. But luckily it wasn't too awful. But because of that whole like mess up, I ended up in Budapest at this like random bus drop off, and luckily, like I said, I was still with the students, so like I was okay. And then some of the girls were staying in an Airbnb only like 7 or 8 minutes away from my Airbnb. So I was like, look, I'll just come with y'all, we'll reach your Airbnb, I'll connect y'all with Wi-Fi because I didn't have any Wi-Fi or any like way to like figure out how to get there. And then like from there I'll just go to my Airbnb. So like luckily we figured it out after like going through like the sketchy like not metro stop. And but we like got there and the rest of the weekend was like super great, so that was all good. So anyways, back to the vlog.
We're a little lost, a little nervy, scared. Yeah. So I finally made it to my proper Airbnb and we ended up at a pizza place getting food. And that didn't show up. It was 12:53 in the morning though, but here we are, thriving. Wait, is it? So it's our first full day in Budapest. We all got here yesterday at completely separate times and had a lot. We all made it. Yes, we all made it. That's the moral of the story. So what are we about to do right now?
We're going to a market and then possibly shopping.
So we just visited this church right there. It's in a cave, which is pretty cool. The guy who was working it, he was just kind of like, oh, like we're like, we just want to come pray and like see it and stuff because it's kind of become a tourist place. But so he was like, all right, like if you go in, like you can get away with like not paying as long as you just like go straight there. And we were like, okay, like that's all that really matters. So then we come out and he like kind of realizes like, oh, we're like actually Catholic people and not just trying to like squeeze our way through.
I just told the woman that we speak English.
How'd you do it though?
We speak English.
It's just, I'm so thankful to be here in the Budapest. It's honestly been a dream of mine since I saw Marvel The Avengers when Hawkeye and Natasha say they remembered Budapest very differently, and honestly, I've only been shot at twice, so like, it's not that bad. Columbus is worse.
Okay, so one last story time. So it's Friday night and my friends and I were going out to the ruined bars of Budapest, which are these like super cool like artsy bars. So we go there and we're not even there for like 5 minutes and we run into this large group of freaking students. And they're like, hey, come with us, like we're gonna go see the Parliament at night, it's gonna be all lit up. And we were just kind of like, yeah, okay, like we saw the Parliament earlier and it was like kind of lit up as like it was turning night. So, but we were like, yeah, sure, why not, why don't we go? So we go, we like, people get their metro tickets, we like hop on the metro, we go all the way across Budapest, And we get there and we walk around the metro station and literally the Parliament lights are off. And everyone is so angry. I thought it was hilarious, but everyone's like, oh my gosh, like we went all the way here and the lights are off. But I thought it was hilarious because of the fact that the lights were off. But anyways. I don't want to get this dirty in my socks.
Just jump on it. I jumped on it with my shoes.
Here.
So we just went to mass at this church and they literally invite us for tea afterwards.